Day 70, here we go. Thanks for stopping by. This was the worst session I've had, probably in at least a month. I was looking real flat before the workout, feeling tired. And I didn't hit my numbers. I was a little weaker. This is the second set of triceps. First set with the 110. Last workout we got 11. Today I got 10. It's disappointing. It's frustrating. And my body's definitely telling me something. And I think I need to adjust what I'm doing recovery-wise, because the intensity of the sessions has been there still. But recovery-wise, my body clearly didn't recover from my previous workout enough so to even get the same amount of reps. But I mean, you're going to have off days. You know, some days you're not going to have it, and I accept this, but I also am kind of assessing what I'm doing, and I'm going to make an adjustment. So I've been training at like 1 or 2 p.m. and taking caffeine, and I always have more energy at night, but obviously you can't take stimulants at night because then I'm not going to be able to sleep. So what I'm going to do is go off the stims and start training in the evenings again. That's naturally when I have the most energy, and this will also allow me to take a midday nap if I'm feeling gassed. Like today, I had class in the morning and then came to the gym afterwards, and I felt really tired, and I looked flat, and my performance it just wasn't there. I still locked in and pushed myself as hard as I could, made the best of it, but I definitely didn't have the juice physically. There's only so much you can do mentally, right? I do think it is useful still or it's a good situation to have happen, because, you know, how do you perform when things aren't really going your way? And I think that that's really important. And some days you're just not going to have it physically. And what do? Do you just give up? Do you do a half effort? Personally, I'm a bit of a psycho. I go harder because I'm like pissed off. You know, like the first couple sets are trash and I'm not getting my numbers, and I just get fucking mad. I'm like, I'm going extra hard, motherfucker. I'm going to punish you. And so I still got a good session in overall. But and my freaking cameraman here, what's he doing, eh? He's not even getting me in the shot. It's like he's just a piece of metal, you know, holding up the camera, can't even move and make adjustments. Useless. Should freaking fire him. But yeah, so some days you don't have it, but you still have to you have to stay consistent with the amount of intensity you bring, even if your body's fucked. But then I think making adjustments post-workout is smart. In the moment, it's like, I'm already here, I'm already warmed up, I'm already going to train. There's nothing I can do about it, but absolutely max out my effort. But afterwards, looking at it, going, something's not quite working, and I need to be able to reflect and make an adjustment. And so I think moving my sessions to the evening, getting off the stimulants, and then, if I'm feeling tired during the day, to take a little nap, take a little siesta, even just lay down for a half hour if I can, I find makes a huge difference. Even if I don't fall asleep, just lay there. Sometimes I fall asleep, sometimes I don't with the naps. Then go, and my body's gonna be more recovered. And reflecting back before the last couple weeks when I started training in the middle of the day with stimulants, that's what I was doing, and it was working better. But the stimulants can be useful, but I also feel like, you know, that first workout, getting back on, I just have been taking a caffeine pill, 200 milligrams. I just mix it with some juice, drink it at the beginning of my session. You have that first workout, it like hits really hard, right? And then look at this guy, I'm blocking him. He's wearing sleeves though, so it's like, buddy, come on, you're gonna have to wait. Get rid of those sleeves and I'll make room for you a little quicker. Freaking amateur. Just kidding. Poor guy. Just happens to be in the back of some idiot filming himself. Getting chirped. Seems like a really nice guy. Sorry, bro. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. And then when you yeah, the stimulants, the first workout back on them is like great, right? And you like maybe get an extra rep and you're like, wow, yeah. But then every workout after that, I feel like it slowly declines. And then you're just at this new equilibrium where you're dependent on the stimulants. And I don't think long term it actually leads to more growth. And then for me, like, no big deal if you like training in the morning or the middle of the day. But for me, like, I'm just not a morning person and I always have the most energy at night. And so my body responds best to training at night or like, 5, 6, 7 p.m., something like that. So I think overall that's going to be the move. And then, yeah, it gives me the ability to assess if I'm really feeling depleted to have a little siesta to charge up. And hopefully my body recovers a little bit better because I'm hitting arms every other day, which sounds extreme, but I found that higher frequency to really work. And about a month ago, I tried backing off and rested 2 days, and it didn't seem to be better. If anything, it seemed to be worse. I'm not attached to any one like idea or modality. You have to do this number of sets. You have to do this number of reps. You have to rest this many days. I'm always experimenting and assessing what happens, how my body responds. I think that's the best way to go. That's how you can know for sure. Because you can, read the studies and ask all the experts, but there's so many things that are accounted for and controlled in any study or in any one person's opinion, and there's so many additional variables that aren't. And I think ultimately the best truth you can count on is what your body does, right? And so if you do something consistently and you notice a consistent result for yourself, then what more do you need? And it doesn't matter what other people really say. You can always go and absorb information and always ask people and try to read studies and stuff. But at the end of the day, I think you should defer to how your body responds to what you're doing and start to develop a relationship where you adjust your training, your recovery, your nutrition, everything. And as you make those adjustments, you pay attention to how your body shifts. And over time, you can start to pick up on specific things that work really well, specific things that don't. And then that for certain for you, that's the result that you're getting. And you're not counting on somebody else telling you. I just think as you get more experienced with lifting, that you should develop that approach to a degree. I think that's the best way to kind of carve out additional gains after you get past your newbie gain phase and it starts to get harder to see progress. Start listening to your body and experimenting and always be adjusting and assessing. It's a little obsessive and maybe overkill, but then, you don't really want it that bad if you're not willing to do those things. So I think that's how I've been able to see more progress later on in my lifting career is just to keep experimenting. I've been experimenting. And I think some of the dividends are starting to pay off because I've just done so many different things and seen what things work and what things don't and whatever. So that's a wrap. I didn't really talk about any of the training there. You're seeing my drop set finisher. Maybe in one of the other episodes I'll give more details on it. I'm just flexing like a freaking idiot piece of meat here. Thanks for watching. Day 70 in the books. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.